Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and today I'm going to do something completely new and different, and something that I have not really played with a lot before, and that is ChatGPT. So I think I'm going to call this ChatGPThursday. I'm totally new to the ChatGPT. I've used it like 3 times to try to describe a photo, but I did see something where you can ask it to suggest an idea. So I was thinking, now, if this works, you're seeing this video. If it didn't work, well, you never knew that I tried to do this. But I'm going to ask the ChatGPThursday, to create 3 ideas for me to use Masterboard cutoffs, because I did these Masterboards a couple weeks ago maybe, where I made 15 Masterboards. There's actually still some sets available on my Ko-fi account if you want to pick some up, where you can pick up like 12 of them for pretty much the cost of shipping and like 10 cents a card. It's really not too expensive. But I do have quite a bit left, and I figured I could use a few for things. So I thought, well, let me give you an idea what I can use, how I can use these Masterboard cutoffs, and maybe it'll spark an idea that I never thought of before, and we'll see if we can try it. So I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to record directly from my computer and see what it shows, and then we'll see if we can create something with these Masterboards. Now, I wanted to say before I do that, this week, and if this takes off, hopefully there'll be more weeks of ChatGPThursday. And but like I might ask, what can I do with vellum? 3 ideas for vellum, 3 ideas for tickets, 3 ideas for coffee dye paper, 3 ideas for ripped paper. Whatever I seem to have laying around, I just happen to have a bunch of these laying around. So I thought the first one would be 3 ideas that I can use Masterboard cutoffs. So let me go to the ChatGPT and see what it asks, or see what I can ask it, and see what it can tell me to try to do. Okay, so I have my screen up, and I have downloaded the app on my iPad for ChatGPT. And there's my cute puppy that I lost about almost 2 years ago, my sweet Sterling. All right, so we're going to open ChatGPT, and it's pretty much this is it. You can ask anything. So I'm going to ask anything, and you can type it in, or you can use the microphone and say what you want, which makes it a lot easier. So we can either click on it to type, or click the microphone. Create 3 ideas for junk journal ephemera that I can use a Masterboard cutoff. All right, so after I said it, I click the thing. It says create 3 ideas for junk journal ephemera that I can use a Masterboard cutoff. And if I like that, I can hit the up arrow, and it's going to create 3 ideas. All right, first one is mini file folder pockets. Fold a rectangular cutoff in half around the corners, ink the edges. I don't think I've ever thought about folding it to make a file folder. I think that's a great idea. Add stitching, washi tape, paper clip, that's great. Layered snippet roll pieces. Cut the Masterboard into narrow strips. Then layer fabric, strips, lace. Not too bad. I've already cut them down though, so that might not be a good thing for this time. Flip up journal spot. How to score a cutoff near the top to create a flip up back. Back the inside with tea dye paper. Mine is white in the back, so that'll work. Glue the top edge to the journal page so it flips ups. And both of those would work. I do like the idea of the mini file folder pocket, so I think I'll do that. But if you don't like the ideas, I believe you can say again a different version. So let's do that one. Create 3 new ideas for making junk journal ephemera using Masterboard cutoffs. And we'll click the button and create 3 new ideas for making junk journal ephemera using Masterboard cutoffs. So hopefully we're going to get 3 different ones, because I think that's what happens. Here's 3 fresh ones. Peekaboo window tags. Cut the Masterboard in shapes. Cut a small window. That's cute. Accordion fold out strip. Use a long cutoff. fold it into 3 to 4 sections. I'm not sure how easy that would be, being it's, you know, thick. Decorative corner tabs cut into 2 by 2 squares, fold diagonal, form a triangle. That would be a cute idea. Yeah, so you can get ideas. Originally, I did it where it was 10, create 10 ideas, and those kind of got a little bit weird, and then I tried 5, and 3 seemed to be the most realistic to do. So I think we're going to do the mini file folder pockets. So I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to get my stuff together, and let's see if we can make a few mini file folder pockets out of my masterboards. All right, well, I think that ChatGPT or ChatGPThursday was quite the success. I hope you think so too. I'd really love to hear what you think about this idea, and if I should maybe do it again or make it to a series or something like that. But if not, for sure, we're going to, I think, have one fun idea. So we decided to do the mini file folder tabbed things, and they suggest using stamps, mini tags. So I pulled those out. I pulled out my tab punch, and I pulled out some corner rounders. I got my smaller one and my larger one, and I also pulled out my number book, and this probably should be enough to do it. Oh, bone folder. I got a bone folder over here to flatten these down. So I was thinking, I got the floral journal coming, so I figured I'd get 3 of them done, and I kind of went through these real quick. This has floral on it. This has some fun floral on it. Is that the one I picked? I was thinking of doing that as a neutral. We might have time, but that has some fun floral on it. Maybe we'll do that one. Ooh, that really has some floral. Okay. So many choices. So many fun cards I made. Yeah. Don't forget, like I said, they're still available in my Ko-fi account if you want to pick some up. Okay, let's move the ephemera to the side, and let's give this a go. Now, I did not go and practice any of these. So again, if you see the video, you know it works. And I think I might have to, because I'm folding these, I might have to glue some stuff back down again. It might pop open. But that's easy enough to fix. So we're gonna give it a nice fold. And I think we're gonna round, these are kind of smaller, so I probably am gonna round with just the smaller punch, not necessarily the bigger one. All right, I'm doing all 4 corners just because I'm not sure where the punch is gonna end up, and you can't usually round the corners of the other one afterwards. Oh, you never came unpunched. All right, let's do this side. Okay, I think I want, this is the front because that is really cute there, and that flower standing upward. So I think we're going to do this one. Didn't quite fold it exactly in half, but we're going to do that. So I'm thinking, when I was thinking about that for a file folder, I can either tuck this into a pocket, or we could glue it down and have it be open to be able to do a journaling spot. So I think there's quite a few options with it that until I get it in the book, I'm not sure how to do it. But I just am going to decorate the front. I could put it this way to do a down flip. That might be the best way because that flower's up. So we're going to prepare it that way. And my tab punch. So let's see. We'll do a tab over here. And I'm going to put it halfway through so I can do the other half of the tab. And big scissors. Might be easier to cut straight without the benefit of the paper lines causing me grief. If you don't feel comfortable cutting straight, then I would say you can put it down and use an X-Acto knife, something like that, you know, line it up straight and then cut straight. But I did pretty good. All right, I probably didn't have to, now that I did it, I didn't have to round that side first. I did have to round that side. And if I don't want that like that, as I realized to do another one, I think the next time I do one, I am going to do my tab and then fold it so this is up more. I'm not going to refold this because it already has a pretty good line there. I'm just going to say that this is what it's going to be. Yeah. This is what happens when you don't practice anything and pre-film anything. Yeah, it works. Okay, so I do have my floral book if I wanted to add that, but again, this has a nice flower on there, so I think I might just add a nice pink stamp to this. Pink is in the front, I believe. This is a nice pink stamp right here. All right, we'll put that there, and we'll do a nice fun snippet tag. That would work, but I don't want to block the flower too much. And I think the white version is going to be good. North, south, east, west. Cut it down. Let's give that a shot. When I stamp these from my, this one's a tidbit, I ink the whole, you've seen the stamp before. I ink the whole stamp, and then afterwards I just went through and rough cut all these little snippets, and once I go to use them, I cut them a little bit better. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll glue this. Is that a snippet? Yes, it is. Might use that for the next one. Blue, blue. It jumped out, said, use me. Okay, we're going to do that. I just thought of something. I'm going to put some washi tape there, and that is going to make the color be a little bit better. So let me push this for a second because I see that it's popping up, but let me find some pretty washi tape to go with that. This has pink and green and actually goes up and down, so let's see how this is going to work. I'm going to have to, can't really wrap it around because I did the curve, so I'm going to cut it. And cut this side. Oh yeah, cute. Right? Tuck that in, glue that down, make a little place to write on. Masterboard File Folders. I like it. See, never would have thought of that. It could be literally an idea out there already. Could be new. Hard to say. Okay, so like I said on this one, we're going to cut the tab and then we're going to fold it. So I think I'll put the tab more on this side and push that down and make it a little bit bigger this time. And we're going to just snip that and snip that, and let's see if we can get our rounders. We can. We'll just get it in there. Okay. All right. So to get this to fold, we're going to do our best to line it up. Yeah, that'll work. Now it cracked down there a little bit because of the paper. So I might decide to put a little bit of washi tape on the bottom of this. I'm going to just throw some glue in there right now. See if I can fold that up. Bits and pieces flying all over the place here. Yeah, that's cute. So this one really can go either direction, up and down or sideways. I'm going to ink it. ink the inside here. If you want to throw a little ink on there, make it a little bit more grungy. And ink on there. Yeah, I definitely think I want to put some washi tape on there just because it's definitely cracked when folded, and it could have literally just been that paper. I don't know if it's necessarily part of the fold because the other one didn't crack there. This has floral on it. This could be fun. Probably could add a little bit of glue to this. And if I see it coming up, I can go and add some glue. Should have probably tore that off before flapping in the breeze. Okay, I'll refold it and burnish down. Oh yeah, that's nice. Has some blue like that. No problem. I don't think I'm bothered by the white in the back. It's part of the inside, but if you wanted to throw a little bit of like stamping there or something, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay, so I did want to use this. It had some blue in it. I liked it, kind of had the little bit of a beige tone to it. So I'll probably find a blue stamp for this. But I think I want to find some sort of label. I think I want that bright blue. I think I want this one. Yeah. All right. So we're going to put that there for now. I wonder if one of these tickets could be fun. I got those fabric tickets. Well, look at that. That's definitely fun. Maybe I won't put that on there. Yeah, I like that. I mean, it's busy, but I think it is, and that floral is busy, and I'm okay with that. Admit one, and we're going to put that here, and then we're going to see if the stamp will work. Example number 3. I think it's just too stamp on stamp. I think I still want something there, but I think it's just too stamp on stamp. And oh, a butterfly would look pretty with the flowers. All right, you're right on top. Let's use you. Sometimes the one that jumps out first, laying on top, is the one you pick because it's the one that says, choose me. All right, definitely a little busy. I think that's okay. This wing kind of clear part went over. Yeah, it's cute. I like how that ended up going like that versus how this had that. But both definitely work. This one's less busy. This one's definitely busier. All right, let's try one more. All right, I definitely want that on the top. So let's tab it. let's tab it. We're going to tab it there, and we're going to have the tab come to the end. Nice long tab. And I am getting rid of this piece of paper, but that is okay, because no one knew it was there. Cut that one a little crooked, but I think it'll be okay. Looks like I'm going to have to glue that corner down. All right, get that. Yeah, see, that one didn't crack. So it could have been just that one piece of paper. All right, so let's round this corner and this corner and that corner. We can't really round that corner. It doesn't really meet, so just do a little bit of inking. And this one is definitely less busy. So we should be able to have some fun adding something to this. And I think I might add this is kind of more leafy, so I'm thinking I will add a flower. So of course, as usual, I have my lovely little floral book handy. I'm thinking something orange or yellow would be good. It really kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Just don't know if it's too big. Keep the hand there. Nope. I think we're gonna go with it. There we go. Too many little pokey things to try to get out. All right, I'm gonna put, I think I'm gonna put some washi tape across here to back it. I probably will use the blue stamp because there's blue in here, and a snippet. So let's see what tape we can find. Got some music notes. This is kind of neutral. I think this would be fun. I just want to cross over the dividing line of the Masterboard. Yeah, cute. Okay. All right, one flower. We'll put the stamp here, and we'll find a little bit of a tidbitty kind of one to go there. And I do have some blue stuff. Okay, I don't want a square. Oops. Excursion, I like that. All right. Well, I think this was a success. I mean, in my eyes it was. I definitely we're going to be doing this again. And again, I'd love to hear your opinion. If you think this ChatGPThursday idea is a fun idea. If you don't, I'll probably just use it to create an idea to make a video, and just you won't know. But I think it's fun to kind of play along. I'd like to hear if you decide to play along and if you get different ideas, I'd love for you to share them, because I'm hoping that maybe based on other things you've done on your computer, you know, words you've typed in, maybe videos you've watched, that's what, because, you know, I know a lot of people are scared over this stuff, but it's not going away. It listens to you, it hears you. And my thought is, at this point, I'm not doing anything wrong. If it wants to listen to me, it can listen to me. And I'm sure other people have a strong opinion in the otherwise, but what can you do? And I'm pausing here for a moment because I see a whole bunch of leaves blowing by and the tree's starting to pick up and it's getting darker out there. So I'm wondering, and a little bit of thunder. I'm wondering if there's a big storm coming. So probably a good idea that I wrap this up. So 3 versions of these mini file folders. We have this one. I really do like that one. The flower is a great focal point, and then that pattern paper in the back is great. Again, folded. And the second one we did, definitely busier, but fun. I do like that butterfly's really pretty. And my fabric painted tickets, I really do like that one with the washi tape on the bottom. Again, folded in half. And the first one that we did, which was a little bit different because I wasn't sure what to do, folded it in half before I cut it, and then just added the washi tape, which is cute too. I don't see any problem with that. And just added a couple little things because this flower was nice. I like it. I do. All right, well, that is going to be it for me today. I appreciate each and every one of you that hung out with me today. And as usual, I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.